Hi friends, I'm Sajid and welcome back to my channel SciTech Guru. In this video, I'll be comparing the Mi 10i versus the POCO X3 device. So many people they did ask me the question that which is the best phone to buy, whether they should wait for the Mi 10i or they should buy the POCO X3 or not. So this video will be giving you the complete details A to Z, friends. Everything I'll try to cover regarding the camera, loudspeaker, haptic feedback, processor, performance, 120Hz display. So a lot of things I'll try to cover in this particular video. So try to watch till end of the video if you're seriously looking to buy the smartphone, one of this phone. And I already did so many videos on the POCO X3, and I think close to 250 videos I uploaded only on the POCO X3 device, and 60 videos I uploaded on the Mi 10i device alone. So make sure to check the complete playlist which I have created in my channel, friends. As you can see, this is a 249th video of this POCO X3 device. You can see clearly, and I'll try to cover each and every topic in this video. So first, let's stick to the first thing. Main point of this mobile phones is that processor. The POCO X3 has a Snapdragon 732G processor, and the Mi 10i has the 750G processor. So 750G and the 732G. So these are the two first phones. When they launched, they did the POCO and the Redmi. They did introduce in their smartphones. That's a good advantage. And another thing I forgot to mention, the POCO X3 is available for around 16,999. If you use the offer discounts, you can get for 15,000 some kind of sales if the sales are going on. Then the Mi 10i is available for about 21,000. So there's a huge difference between the price of close to 5 to 6,000. So I'll try to mention every time the pricing as well, whether it is worth for the price to spend extra money or not. So in terms of the performance, I can definitely say there is a little bit improvement. So when I say little bit, that's a very minor change. So for the gamers, you might be able to notice, but for normal users, you won't be able to notice that much difference, friends. So in terms of the another benchmark score, if you see another benchmark score, it was about 2 lakhs 72,000 versus 3 lakhs 42,000. So 3 lakhs 40 and 2 lakhs 70. So overall the difference of 70,000 difference is there. So but in terms of the annual benchmark difference, apart from that, so there's nothing much difference is happening here. So both phones they have the 120Hz refresh rate, and I did play the 120Hz games as well in both the phones, and they did perform kind of close to each other in terms of the same refresh rate throughout the time. So overall, friends, in terms of the gaming, I didn't find much difference between the Snapdragon 732G versus 750G. Both are kind of same performance alone. So right now I did open this 120Hz refresh rate game. So in both phones you can see 120Hz, 120 FPS clearly. So there are some games which will be playing very smooth in both the phones. So I'll try to do in-depth comparison between both the phones in case if you want to know more about the processor. But till now, after using these both phones, I didn't find much difference regarding the performance between both the phones. So for if you ask me, is it okay to spend extra money? I would say not. But if you're a gamer and if you want is a future-proof person, then definitely you can buy this phone. So next thing I'll be talking about the display. So display is one of the topic which I can just finish in within 1 minute, because the display, everything is same. All the things are same in both the phones. They both have same IPS LCD panels, so same display, same refresh rate, same touch sampling rate. Everything is same, so there's nothing difference at all. So even the everything is same, friends, bezels and each and everything. So there is nothing much difference. Even the punch hole size is also same in both phones, so not a major difference. So in terms of the difference, there is not even point talking. And it's not worth of buying as well the Mi 10i device for the display alone. So we did finish the processor and we did finish the display, and let's move to the camera. So camera is one of the interesting topic. Most of the users are really curious to know how is the 108 megapixel camera is doing. So I did a separate video on that one, comparing the both phones 108 camera lens. So make sure to check that video for more details. But after my usage, I did find one thing is that 108 megapixel lens, it's not as I expected. So I did not expect that much results to be so much disappointing. So when I compare with the 64 megapixel lens in the POCO X3, which is really good and which takes the really good saturated colors and very good bright images as well, And this one weird thing is going on, you won't be able to zoom much here. So maybe if you use any other gallery application, you might be able to zoom in a little bit more detail. But the thing is, I did find the details are really good in the POCO X3 device. For some reasons, I'm not sure, maybe with the update they might be able to improve. But apart from that, there is nothing much difference between the both phones. They do have the same kind of options in both the phones, as you can see here. Same settings and everything is same. 4K 30 FPS. That is another drawback. You cannot record 4K 60, so only 4K 30 FPS in both phones. So there is not major difference, friends, if you ask me. So as a personal experience of using this 108 megapixel lens, I did not expect this much of bad results, but overall I'm not satisfied with the image quality in this phone. So maybe if you have the very good proper lighting conditions and everything, then this will be working a good, but not in the low lighting effect. So stay tuned for more camera in-depth reviews as well. I'll try to upload more sample images, so stay tuned for that video. But overall, in terms of the camera, for extra 5000, if you ask me, I would not spend. So 108 megapixel is just a naming purpose only, I would say, definitely right now at the moment. So this is a quick display we finished, and the processor we finished, and the camera we finished. And next, let me talk about the battery. So battery is another selling point for the POCO X3. 6000 mAh of battery, huge battery, and which has the 4820 mAh of battery in this Mi10i. So this is the ultimate disadvantage for this Mi10i device. So these are most disadvantage, friends. I didn't like at all. So I'm very happy with the POCO X3 device. Even most of the users who are watching, they must be having the POCO X3, and the POCO X3 is really good. So 6000 mAh of battery is really helpful as well to use for 2 days of usage, and 33 watt fast charging. Both are having same fast charging, and 58 minutes it takes in the Mi10i, and POCO X3 takes, I think, close to 70 minutes. I'm not sure if I remember 70 minutes. So overall there's only a few minutes difference, that's it. So in the battery, there's no point in spending 5000 extra for the Mi10i. So next is a build quality. So in terms of the build quality, the both phones, they're having some kind of advantage and disadvantage. So first is that in the Mi10i, the weight is about 215 grams, and the phone is the front side and the back side is two sides of glass. So which is really slippery. If you try to hold in the hands, it will try to slope. So that's another thing you need to remember. But overall, in terms of the build quality, both are really same. So same side, a volume butter, fingerprint scanner, and same everything, same camera bump, everything is same, all the ports and everything. There's no change at all. So in the build quality, dual speakers is present in both the phones, and there is no vibrations. So there is no vibration bands. That's another advantage here. So the POCO X3 is facing with the vibrations on the back side of the panel. That is another issue which is going on for the past few months. But right now, after the software update, it should be able to fix in the POCO X3, but I'll try to do the side-by-side comparison very soon, so stay tuned for that video. But overall, friends, in the build quality, 215 grams versus 223 grams, I would take this POCO X3 for the first time, I'm saying, because of the battery. I would not choose this one. So definitely, friends, ultimate, I'll try to choose POCO X3 for the battery and charging case. So for the long time usability, I need this kind of stable phone. So not worrying about the battery every time I go out. So regarding the battery and charging, we finished, and build quality also we finished. So I think we did cover everything. The haptic feedback is quite same in both the phones. There's not change at all. Haptic feedback, motor, everything is same, friends, in both the devices. And in case if you want to download this live wallpaper, so make sure to check the links in description as well. You can find so many amazing live wallpapers. But overall, the final conclusion is that it is not worth on the Mi10i device, because Mi10i has only one realistic advantage. That is a Snapdragon 750G. That is a realistic advantage. That is a real life scenario advantage in this phone. So don't trust this 108 megapixel lens and other things. So only the Snapdragon 750G which you can really trust, and that is only the one advantage here. Rest, the POCO X3 has got advantages, battery and less price, and the same displays in the for the rest price as well, and better camera. So these are the few things which are separating these both phones, friends. If the price of this Mi10i is about 17,000 or 18,000, then I would recommend this phone. But for this extra 6,000, 5,000, then definitely not. So that's it for this video, friends. See you in the next video. For more interesting videos, don't forget to subscribe and support me for more videos in the future. Bye.